I'm gonna make you cry, man.
All right.
You got me approved. I can't believe
I got you,
it.
Bruno.
This is what I like. I mean, this is class.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to know numbers on it, just fill out the application and David can run some numbers for you.
If you can't believe you got approved, you probably shouldn't have been approved. But at 23%, a lender can believe in just about anybody.
They got you approved at $3,000 down. Your APR is high, which kind of understandable.
18%?
22.79. Yeah. I figured it's going to be 19, 20, 21, 22. So 16, 8 out of the door. That's everything. And that's why you're paying 445, 48 months, which is 4 years.
4 years.
Yes.
Yeah, if they went to 5, it would be nice, but
They're not allowing it. Here, let me show you. See, they denied it. They don't want to do it at 60 months.
here's another question.
Tell me.
What I like a little bit more than the Touring is the Atlas.
Atlas. It's more expensive, right?
16.
If it went to 5 years, it would be nice. Nice for who? It's not nice extending the loan. It's not nice paying more than you should. And it's not nice pretending a lower payment means a better deal. That's not affordability. That's hiding the damage in a smaller payment.
I can submit it with it right now if you want to.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they got it approved as well. Let me see if they allow this one to 60 months since it's a new one. They allow this to 5 years. Everything is pretty much similar. So $1,000 for dealer fee and plate. They increased the APR a little bit higher because we went to 60 months, 23.4, which is not far. Your payment at 60 months is $505. For an extra $50 and an extra year, you'll get the Atlas.
Let's take a look at
Let's take a look at it. I really don't know how is it, what is ready, it's clean, it's not clean, I don't know nothing about it. Just be very, very careful, my man. Very, very careful. This is slippery area, okay?
The interest rate didn't go up a lot, but it still went up. You don't get interest rates that high when everything looks good. They're saying yes, but pricing it like they're expecting it to go wrong.
We're doing something going on in the engine, maybe a leak.
You're gonna fix it anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not in a rush to take it. I want it to be good.
No, we'll be ready, man. I wouldn't put it right. Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's very nice. It's making. You like it, huh?
You're gonna make me cry, man.
All right.
And you got me approved. I can't believe
I got you,
it.
Bruno. Yeah, man.
You
We got great banks we deal
Oh my
with.
God.
You're going to make me cry. I'm sure there will be tears once someone explains the math. Because right now he's emotional about getting approved. Later he'll be emotional about the interest. At 23%, the crying doesn't start at the dealership. It starts when the excitement wears off and the contract starts making sense.
Were you looking at a 1500 or a 2500?
I need a 2500.
You
and I was
need-
looking, y'all had listed a white one that was on there. I can't remember how much it was. I can afford any truck. I make plenty of money.
Would it be possible to put a little bit more down? I usually recommend about 20%. I'm doing a soft credit check on your history right now, which I can work with you. The only thing is you do have some derogatory remarks on your credit, right? How much is the truck that you're looking at?
I don't remember. It's either 50 or 60.
If you were to put 20% down, we're looking at about maybe 8 to 10K. Is that something that you would be able to do?
Not right off the bat. I make good money, but I don't have that much stock back right now.
Yeah.
He makes plenty of money but doesn't have any. That seems to be a common problem these days. A lot of people aren't broke because they don't make money. They're broke because every dollar already has somewhere stupid to be.
It is a substantial amount, I will say. It costs to be the boss, you know what I mean? What kind of payment range were you looking to be around on that truck?
Under 2,000 a month.
I guess really it just comes down to getting you into it.
I'm trying to find somebody that can get me into a truck because I had an incident happen that cost me to be basically in county jail for a year. Now a lot of my money's going back for lawsuits and stuff because it was a wrongful deal. And so it totally screwed my credit up.
Understood. Unless you have 10K down, it's going to be really tough for you to get into a $50,000 truck.
Fresh out of jail and tied up in lawsuits. Probably not the best time to be buying a $50,000 truck. Even if he's the one suing, the money doesn't actually exist until it shows up. And maybe I'll win in court isn't usually a great down payment strategy.
What is the amount that you have available right now?
Probably 5 right now.
How much more time would you think to come up with another 3K?
Probably a few weeks.
What I want to try to do is find a truck that you can pull with, but for it to not exceed like 40K.
That's going to be tough because that's going to be someone very high mileage.
We're looking for a 2500, but we can't also have something too low miles.
I don't want a basic work truck because it's going to be my personal vehicle. I'll see what I can come up with.
Sounds good. Let us know.
I watched a friend go through a lawsuit while he had debt and it didn't go very far because lawsuits are expensive. And once the legal bills start showing up, being right doesn't matter much if you can't afford the next step.
I actually have a question. How are these moms rolling around in like $110,000 SUVs? Like, are you putting a lot of money down on it? Do you lease it? Like, how are you driving that car? Because we're on like the higher end of like middle class income. There's no fucking way I'd be spending $1,500 a month of our budget on a car payment. I see so many Expeditions and like Escalades rolling around, and I'm like, how are you buying that?
I used to live in a smaller town and you'd see this all the time. You know they don't work, but they're driving a $100,000 vehicle like they do. Of course, you don't know everyone's financial situation, but when the SUV costs more than the place they're renting, I think we can make a pretty educated guess. Most of these people aren't rich, they're just really committed to looking like they are.
Hi everyone, my name is Lauren. I'm a 27-year-old teacher. I bought a house last May for $720,000 with my fiance. Everyone always asks, like, how did you afford that in this economy? And I'm going to break it down for you in really 2 simple steps, okay? Number 1, get hit by a car while you're in the car in the back seat and break your face. Number 2, get bit by a dog and have it maul your face. I got hit by a car, my fiance got mauled by a dog, and here we are today. So super simple to afford something in this economy. I hope this helps someone out there. Yeah.
Let's call that the backup plan. It's kind of sad that this is what it takes to afford a home. Not exactly how I'd want to come up with the down payment. Because when the plan involves accidents and dog attacks, maybe the housing market is a real crime scene.
Hi there. Let's talk about this number right here. This is how much debt I have. I'm about $180,000 in debt from both federal and private student loans, my car loan, credit cards. That is all of my debt. I am 24 years old. I have a bachelor degree, so not even a master's. I have 1 minor, no focus in my major, as well as an honors degree, which did require some extra credits. So that is where this number is coming from.
If I was 24 and had $188,000 of debt, I wouldn't have time to be making TikToks. I'd be working every hour I could find. Because debt like that doesn't disappear because you posted about it. It disappears when you stop treating it like content and start treating it like a problem.
This is on top of the little amount of scholarships that I was awarded, so money I didn't have to pay back. This is everything I owe. Everything I owe. I came out of college in June of 2024, and I did not look at the debt that I was accruing. I took out loans as I needed them each year for college, and I didn't really think about what the percentages meant because I was never taught financial literacy. I didn't think about what the realistic number was going to be that I would have to owe each month on these loans.
When I took out my loans, I was horrible with money, but I still understood the terms. I knew what my payment would be, and I had a job lined up before I graduated. So I knew how I was going to make the payment. That doesn't make it a great decision. It just means I knew what I was agreeing to.
And they are astronomical, I will say. Sally Mae, which is my private loan creditor, wants $1,800 a month from me. That's just Sally Mae. I am right now in a grace period for 12 months where I only have to pay $1,033 to Sally Mae. I would not be able to afford the $1,800 a month if I wasn't able to get it down for 12 months. I don't know what I'm going to do in 11 months, but this is just me talking about it.
A lot of these people had a plan for their education. They knew what they wanted to study. They knew what school they wanted to go to. They probably even know where they wanted to work. The only problem is they have no clue how to pay for it. They planned everything except for the part where the money comes from.
On top of that, I owe about $287 to the federal government per month. That's not changing. And I owe $202 for my car payment. And that's not even including the $150 or $60 that I owe each month for the car insurance or my credit card payments.
I hope she enjoys living at home because she's probably going to be there until she's my age, and that's a long time. My student loan was a small fraction of that, and it still made things difficult. The payment itself wasn't hard, but once it's there, it starts making decisions with you. The loan doesn't just take money, it takes away options.
It's been a real bad year for debt payoff. Okay, let's get into it. It's a little embarrassing. Discover card down to $71.69.34. I'm still in their financial hardship program, so I'm paying that off very little at a time. My city card is back up to $693.37. Some of that was for a work trip that's getting reimbursed. Some of that was for a personal trip. I don't regret it. Deal with it. And about $250 of that was for supplies for families that are sheltering in place, which is where most of my excess money has been going all year long because I live in Minnesota. I live in the Twin Cities area. Okay? If you know, you know. My Amex card is down to $63.93.14. That thing keeps making progress, thank God.
One of the things I'll never understand is treating your debt like a joke because the lender is not laughing with you, especially when it's 6 figures. That's not some funny little mistake you laugh about online. That's years of income already spoken for, and the lender doesn't care if you thought it was cute. They just want the payment.
My Upstart 2 is in the exact same place, 758417. I was on one of their temporary financial hardship programs too, so I was still paying just enough to cover the interest over the last few months. This is now getting back to normal in April. So there will be progress there soon. My 2024 taxes are at $1923.96. I have a very small payment plan with them each month. My 2025 taxes, I haven't calculated yet, but that'll be probably like $8,000 though, because I didn't pay quarterly taxes last year, because who had extra money? Not me! Anyway.
She might have had money to pay her taxes, but money was already going to credit card debt. That's the problem. It's not always that there's no money coming in. It's that the money already has somewhere to go. So the tax money wasn't missing. It was already spent.
And the real killer, now met, which is my student loans for my bachelor's and my law degree, despite graduating a semester early from both schools and having a 50% scholarship to both schools, is now sitting at $181,015.35. That has accumulated over $40,000 of interest since I graduated in the December of 2019.
That might be funny right up until the payment is due. Then it stops being a TikTok. It stops being a little story about how crazy your life is. And it becomes a thing deciding what you can afford, where you can live, and how long you're stuck. That's it for this one. See you in the next one.